Hi, my name's Candace Boutel. I'm with Inspire Sheboygan County, and I have a couple of opportunities to share with you today about how you can connect to some meaningful career experiences. So, our whole mission as an organization is to work with students in Sheboygan County and connect you to all of the businesses that we have here in our communities so that you can really feel confident about what your path is going to be after you graduate from high school. The first opportunity that I'd like to share is our Inspired to Hire High School Job and Career Fair. So you may have not attended a career fair before. This might be your first opportunity. And what it is an event where we gather employers all in one space to give information and potentially hire employees. And what's special about this opportunity is that it is for high school students only. And so you may have heard of advertisements on the radio or seen billboards for different job fairs, but this one is specific to you. So we have employers who are looking to hire part-time employees, students who are looking for maybe their first job or a new job that maybe aligns with your career goals a little bit more than the one you currently have. And we also have been talking to seniors because we have companies that want to hire seniors full time after they graduate, whether it's going to be for summer help or as their path to their first career. So it's a really great place to create some career connections. And I want to talk to you more about what you might experience if you came to the job fair and who you might see. So first of all, we're holding this event on May 1st, which is less than a month away. And what will happen is after you sign up for the job fair, you're going to be bused to UW Green Bay, the Sheboygan campus, sometime that morning on May 1st. And you're going to have the opportunity to talk with these employers. So you might be asking, well, why is this for me? Why should I attend the job fair? And there's a lot of different reasons. Being under 18, you probably have some different opportunities than someone who is already an adult and is 18 years or older. But perhaps, like I mentioned before, maybe you're looking for a new job. Maybe you're looking for a summer job that could offer you more hours. Maybe you have some extra time on your hands and mom and dad said you couldn't just sit in the basement playing video games all summer. Or maybe you just want to expand your resume. You're trying to find some opportunities that might align with what your potential career path is going to be. And of course, some extra income, it never hurts, does it? There's a lot of different benefits to becoming employed. You're obviously going to begin building your resume with experiences. And your first jobs when you're young have a lot to do with those base employability skills, which have to do with learning time management, learning to work with other people, learning to talk with customers and provide customer service. And it really starts to expand your skill set. So you might not be comfortable talking with people who you don't know right now, but once you're in a work environment, perhaps it's in the service industry or the retail industry, you really become comfortable quickly with talking to different types of people. So these types of work experiences are very valuable. And you also might be thinking about what your plan is after high school. And maybe you know you're going to go on to some type of post-secondary school, which is great. There's a lot of different paths that you can take once you graduate. Your generation really needs to think about, how am I going to pay for potential schooling? So you could be working now and looking at the wages that you make in your current job and starting to save money for college or for the technical school that you're going to go on to. Another option is called tuition reimbursement, and you might not be familiar with what that is. But what happens is after you graduate, you can go work for a company. Many of the companies in Sheboygan County offer this opportunity, and you'll begin your career, you start working, and they actually send you to school part-time, and they pay for your tuition. So that's another way that you could pay for your schooling. So there are a lot of opportunities on how you could finance an education, and it's something you might want to be thinking about now as a sophomore or junior. Here are some of our employers that will be attending the job and career fair. These are all employers that are looking to hire part-time and summer help. There's a few different ways that you can sign up for this, and at the end of the video, I am going to connect with you again and take you right where you need to go to sign up. But the best way that you can get more information about this opportunity is to stop in the school counseling office and meet with your counselor and just let them know that you're interested in this opportunity. Your advisors might be talking with you more about this, but essentially you do need to get signed up so that we can help prepare you for the event. So once you sign up, we are going to have you do a little bit of a training session so that you know what to expect, what to wear, what questions you should be asking. We're not just going to send you on that bus and send you into those employers without any preparation. So talk with your school counselor or your advisor and get signed up for this opportunity. Another opportunity I wanted to tell you about is the co-op work experience. You probably know somebody that has done a youth co-op placement. We have a lot of different students in the community that have taken advantage of this great opportunity. And I wanted to tell you a little bit more about it. So what is a co-op work experience? It is a 75 to 90 hour work experience where you are hired on by a company and you are going to do kind of a rotational position. So it's different than a part-time job in that you don't get hired on and learn one or two things and do those things over and over and over. You actually get to see kind of what happens within a business or within a department by rotating around, working with different mentors, and trying out different areas within that company. They really want you to see what a particular industry or career field is like so that you can start to make decisions about what your strengths and interests are and if you want to be part of that career field. These co-op opportunities run by academic quarter, so it is a 9-week opportunity. You would work about 2 hours a day, those 5 days a week for 9 weeks, and that's how we get that 75 to 90 hours for the experience. We are currently recruiting for summer and first quarter co-ops. So you would have the opportunity to begin working this summer, or perhaps we'd get it arranged so that when school is in session next year, you would be scheduling in your co-op experience. You do need to be 16 years or older to experience a co-op, and you should have a class, you should be enrolled in a class this year that is related to that co-op work experience. So we have a lot of manufacturing and co-ops in the technical field. So if you were taking a tech ed class, some of the math classes will work for that. You're taking what's happening in the classroom and you're applying it on the job on the work site. We also have co-ops in the healthcare field. So if you've been pursuing a healthcare pathway or you're interested in those types of classes, you're taking science classes or health occupations classes, that would again be related to the work experience that you would do with our healthcare partners. So of our companies that are offering summer and first quarter co-ops, these are the companies that will be attending the job fair that you could stop at their booth and talk with them and say, I'm really interested in applying to your youth co-op position. I wanted to introduce myself. I had a couple questions to ask you. And now you've made that really solid first impression that will be memorable for the employer and give you a really good shot at getting that co-op position, because you're going to say, I met you at the job and career fair. I've sent my application into you. I look forward to hearing from you. And you will have made that great connection. So what comes next? As I mentioned, if you're 16 when you were going to start a co-op position, you're enrolled in a related course, you're going to go and apply to the youth co-op program. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a few minutes. But you're going to go to our website. You can read about the different companies that offer co-ops, and you're going to do our simple online application. After you've submitted your application, you will receive a follow-up email from me that lets you know the last few steps you need to complete to be fully applied to the program. One of those steps is going to be getting teacher recommendation forms. And because the application materials are due on April 26th, I don't want you to wait to the last minute to get those forms and get them to your teachers. The sooner you can do that, the more time you'll give your teachers to get those completed, and you won't be rushing around on April 25th or 26th trying to get those materials to your school counselor. I want to point out that just because you apply to the program does not mean you will get a co-op opportunity, but the companies will be the ones to reach out and let you know if you've been chosen for a co-op. And what they're going to do is they're going to request that you contact them and make some time for an interview just to make sure everything is a good fit for you and for them. And you should be hearing about those placements after about May 1st. If you are hired on by a company, you'll just have a little bit of onboarding to do, maybe a drug screen or a background check. So I just want you to be aware of it and make sure that you're returning all calls and emails promptly. If you choose not to get back to the business, they might just move on to their next applicant. All right, obviously I'm not there to answer any questions, but you can certainly talk with your school counselors. They are very knowledgeable about the youth co-op program. They'll know how to get you signed up for the job fair. And next, I'm going to take you to our website and let you know how you can get some of this information. Okay, so here we are on Inspire Sheboygan County's main webpage, and both of the activities that I've talked to you about today would be listed under activities. The first one I'm going to take you to is our job and career fair. And what's great about this page is that it has the student registration link right here. And it also lists all of our companies that are going to be attending. And there's over 50, by the way. All the companies that are going to be attending, what type of hiring they're doing, whether it's full-time and part-time, and the wages that they're offering. So as I mentioned, even if you already have a part-time job, take a look at the wages that they're offering. Does this beat what you're currently making? Does it, help you want to try something new and do something different? So that's something that you can take a look at. If you don't sign up on our registration link, you can just stop in your school counseling office and register with them. Next, we have the high school co-op work experience page, and that's right under activities. And you go to the high school co-op work experience. And before I take you, I will take you to the application. Right here at the bottom of the page, all you have to do is click on that and you can apply for summer and or first quarter. You don't have to apply for both, whichever one you want. All the companies will be listed there. But the other really helpful pieces are right over here in the quick links. We have our teacher recommendation forms. You can print off a couple of those for your teachers. We also have our participating companies page. So once you've looked at the application, you can see which companies are offering summer and first quarter opportunities. Not all of our companies do. For instance, American Orthodontics does not offer co-ops at this time, but Kohler Engines is going to offer one first quarter, Kohler Waste Lab, summer and first quarter. So you can check that out. And all you have to do is just click right on those links and you can read more about the co-op description. So you can really dig in and see if that's going to be a good fit for you. So as I mentioned, we have a lot of manufacturing partners for summer and first quarter, and then we have both of our healthcare partners that are offering summer and first quarter opportunities. So I really encourage you to take advantage of this. After you are participating in it, you might find that it's a really good opportunity, and you can apply again for second, third, and fourth quarter and work with a different company and see how the company culture might be different. So I really hope to see you participate in these events. If you have any questions, stop and see your school counselor, or you can contact us through our website. I'd be happy to answer any of those questions for you.